So, Josh, 5 years from now, you're sitting at your desk. Where do you see the media industry at that point in time?
Well, I think 8 tracks are going to make a comeback.
I hope not, but
Yeah. You can quote me on that. 8 tracks are coming back. Yeah. Everything is going to be digital. Uh, it's staggering when you think 5 years ago and what we've gotten from 5 years ago. So, like, I will tell you that in early 2011, people were clamoring for tablet measurement. You guys, why aren't you measuring tablets? And yet you have to pause and remind them that 10 months ago there weren't any tablets. So the media, so it's hard to predict because of the speed of change. But I think there are certain trends we know are going on. Content becomes detached from the delivery vehicle. So you'll be able to get all the content that you want in any fashion that you want. I think, as I said, all media are going to continue to go digital. The one thing I will predict is that there will be some innovation that none of us sees coming that is going to throw all of us some kind of curveball. Like tablets, for example. I don't think anybody saw tablets coming and saw the impact they were going to have on media behavior. Tablets affect every medium. I read magazines on my tablet. I watch TV on my tablet. I read newspaper on my tablet. I can listen to the radio on my tablet. I don't think that device affects all media consumption. I don't think anybody really saw that coming, or even if they saw it coming, didn't see the impact of it. Something's going to come down the pike that none of us are anticipating that's going to change everything. I also think that each of the next 5 years will be the year of mobile, because each of the last 5 years has been the year of mobile. But one of the things you hear is that, young people today, they don't even use computers. They're all about the phone. Computers are going away. Well, wait till they get a job. All of a sudden they'll be using email, remarkably. But look what's happening with mobile. Bandwidth is increasing, battery life is increasing, the screens are getting better. What's a tablet, what's a phone? There's going to be, right now we think we know the difference, but believe me, in 5 years you won't know the difference. It will not be clear where the line between a phone ends and a tablet begins. There will be, so I got a screen that's this big and a screen that's this big, but why wouldn't there be a screen this big and this big and this big? The lines between those technologies will break down. I think the lines between computers and tablets are going to break down. They're already starting to break down. I think when Windows 8 comes out, it's going to tabletize the computer. It's going to energize the use of apps on computers, and it's also going to bring computer functionality to tablets. So you're going to see the blurring of distinction between the technology platforms. So phones, tablets, computers, and by the way, TVs, they're all going to start to blur. They'll all have the same functionality. You probably won't be able to make a call on your TV, but maybe you will. So that's going to make measurement more complicated. What companies like us have to do, and I said this before, we have to make sure we stay forward compatible. And that's, the mantra here at ComScore, I think, is multi-platform. We cannot, you don't want to build a measurement business moving forward banking on a specific technological platform mix, because nothing stays still that long anymore. So we're, like I say, we're committed to tracking digital behavior and providing digital analytics regardless of where the platforms go, regardless of where consumption goes. It's going to keep getting more granular, more fragmented. It'll, anything that frees up consumers is going to happen. And here's the big thing about measurement is when technology and innovation and the marketplace conspire to make consumers' lives better, there's nobody saying, wait a second, this is really going to screw with the research guys. So you don't get a seat at that table. You have to chase after that after the fact. And I think we're all going to be challenged. It'll be an exciting challenge, but you're going to have to go into this with our eyes open.
It'll probably make research more important.
Yeah, absolutely. there's always that thing, that sort of battle. Oh, research used to be, there used to be more researchers. Research used to be more important. Will research become more? You know, research. It's not that research is more or less important than it used to be. It's fragmented. So you go to any major advertiser, and they're going to have an insights group. That's research. They probably have an analytics department. That's research too. So insight and analytics are part of research. So, you know, knowing stuff is only going to be more important. By the way, the more stuff there is to know, you know, the more important it is to know stuff.